on YouTube as well. Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? I'm super excited for you to be here. Today, we're going to dive into how to achieve your goals. And stay, YouTube, stay, because I have a very special announcement. Finally, I'm going to offer something that the community has been asking me forever. And by the way, the offer that I have today, it is a result of many people asking me consistently for a long period of time. So today is, do you really want to achieve your goals? I'm going to reconnect you with your goals. And it's like, Leo, what do you mean goals? I'm just surviving. And I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're just surviving, because today is going to be all about that. Today is going to be about reconnecting with those goals, or even waking you up and say, hey, maybe I should make some goals. Maybe I should create some goals. Maybe I deserve to have some goals. Maybe I'm ready for it. Maybe this is the day. So this is about that. Do you really want to have a goal? And do you really ready to jump on that goal again? It's like, hey, goal, come here. I haven't seen you for 6 months. Yes, I set my resolution 6 months ago in the beginning of the year, but today is the day. Today is the day. I am going to jump on it and dive in. Now, few things for reaching your goals. So what is crazy about reaching your goals is that, number one, so many people don't set goals. And if this is you, don't feel bad about yourself. This is not about me shaming you, guilty tripping you. This is me helping you to wake up and to see what's holding you back. So goals, right? What is it with goals? Why do we need goals? Why do people talk about goals? And if you never set any, or you set and you disconnect from your goals, this is for you, for both of you. I don't have any. Sarah, it's amazing. Congratulations for being honest with yourself and saying, hey, I don't have any. Like, where do I even start? How do I even begin? And why should I even have goals? Okay, so happiness. So everybody wants to be happy. So happiness is about really progressing in life. That's it. It's simple. Okay. So as long as we feel like we're progressing, we feel happy. You progress in your relationship, you feel happier. You progress in your job, you feel happier. You progress in your business, you feel happier. You progress in your crochet hobby, in your cycling hobby, in your walking further, faster. Happiness equals progress. Happiness is not sitting around doing nothing all day. It's a fake perceiving of happiness that the Hollywood, I don't know who's selling us. That's not it, right? So happiness is progress. So now we're connecting to the goals. It's like, why do I even need goals? Like, how is it? Because goals, when you set goals, you set yourself a clear direction and a clear target towards which you can compare. How are you doing? Am I growing? Am I progressing? Because remember, rule number one, progress equals happiness. Not doing nothing equals happiness. Not a lot of money, although money really helps, but progress equals happiness. So if you don't have any kind of direction, first of all, you will never know if you're progressing or not. You will never know if you can give yourself that tap on the back and say, hey, I'm doing great. I'm walking into the direction that I need to walk. I'm feeling good about myself because I'm progressing, right? So that's number one. You need goals because you need to know if you are even walking into the right direction. So I always give this example. It's boring maybe if you know me, but if I want to go from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, I know I need to go left and not right, because, sorry, I need to go right and not left, because if I go left, I go to Sharjah. It's the opposite direction from Abu Dhabi. So goals are just that, just like little goalposts ahead of us. So then I know that I'm going left and I'm not going right, right? So those are goals. Now, it's so silly how people overthink that. People completely overthink the whole goals game, completely overthink that. Okay, so goals is just setting a clear direction. So now, number one, people are so terrified of setting goals. You know why people don't set goals? You know why you didn't set goals? If that's you, is because you are terrified that this goal is not, you're not going to be able to achieve your goal, or if you're going to fail to achieve your goal, you're going to feel bad about yourself and you're going to say, see, I told you I can't achieve anything. So people don't set goals because they don't want to get disappointed in themselves. They don't want to prove themselves. They don't want to have to be exposed in a situation where they're going to prove themselves that they're not good enough. It's like a whole mindset, blah, blah. It's like people don't set goals because they are afraid to commit. People don't set goals because they don't believe that those goals are achievable. People don't set goals because maybe someone in their childhood sometimes at some point told them that they're not good enough, their teacher or whoever. It's all kinds of nonsense why people decide, because not setting goals is a decision too. But you see people, you say, but Leo, how is this possible? I thought setting goals is a decision. But what I want you to understand is that not setting goals is a conscious decision too. It is a decision of not taking control of your life. It's a decision of life happening to you and not you controlling life. It's a decision of you never to dive in and put yourself in the uncomfortable growth zone. It's a decision in a way to give up, for life just to blow you from side to side, from left to right to center, like a dry leaf. So not setting goals, it's also a decision. It's a decision to say yes to everybody else's needs and a no to your own needs and your own goals and your own purpose. So not setting goals is not you being inactive. Not setting goals is you not believing that you can. Okay? So what I'm saying here is that if you are the kind of person that never set goal before, I love you for being here. I want you to stay here. I'm going to help you set your first goal today. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough. No, because that's what has been holding you back from setting those goals. What I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself, why is it that I don't believe that I deserve to have a goal? Right? Because this is all about deserving. Why is it that you think that you don't deserve to have a goal? At what point did you believe that somebody else's goals and achievements and targets are more important than your own? Why is it that you believe that it's not possible for you? Ask yourself and allow the answer to come to you. And for different people, it's going to be different answers. Very, very different answers. Someone says, but I just don't know. Someone says, no, because I'm lazy. And that's an excuse and a lie that you're telling yourself. You're not lazy. You just don't believe it's possible for you. Stop calling yourself lazy, because that's not the root cause of the problem. All right? Now, even if you, so I'm talking to right now to the section of people that never set goals. But if you have set your goals and you're so that you want to achieve your goals, but you don't check in with your goals every week, you don't know how to achieve, you don't know where to start, or you don't believe that, you say this goal is so big, it's so overwhelming that I better. But money goals, life goals, relationship goals, career goals, business goals, skills goals, whatever goals you want to set, all of them, yes to all of them. You have to know where you're going. Otherwise, you're lost. And nothing wrong with being lost if you choose to be lost. If you are in a period of your time where you say, you know what, I just want to be lost for a little while, nothing wrong with that, as long as it's your conscious decision and you are okay with that. It's not okay when you feel lost and it's like, and you feel helpless and you feel like you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, right? So if you have your goals set, but you've never actually actioned on your goals, then chances are nothing is going to happen. And when nothing happens, you feel even worse, because you say, what's the point in setting these goals if I don't follow through, if nothing happens, if I don't have results? Because ultimately we set goals. Why? Because we want results. We want something to be different in our lives than it was 5 minutes ago, 1 week ago, 1 year ago, 5 years ago. We want to be in a different place than we are right now, because guess what? There is nothing more terrible. There's nothing more terrible than waking up in 20 years from now and looking back and say, oh my God, what happened? What happened? What happened with my life? Where did the time fly? Why did I not take action and achieve my potential? I know it's in me. I have more to give. I have a better life to live. And if you know me, you know what I'm saying. Is the tragedy of life unlived. Is the tragedy of the life unlived. That's what I call it. When you kill your dreams before you even give it a shot. And the way you apply, you take your dreams and actually make it your real life. Because if you know anything about me, it's all about how can I do it practically? How can I apply it in my life? How can I take that dream and actually have it in 2 years or a year's time? This is my goal. This is my approach. So the way you take that big dream of yours and make it reality is by setting those goals. And then when the goals are set, the poles are set, then we're like, cool, so what's the first one and how do we get there? This is where I am, this is my first pole. Okay, let's figure it out. What step do I need to do every day to get there? But then you say, Leo, I'm not motivated. That's right, because you need a community to get motivated. You need accountability. You need somebody to check in on you. Say, hey, what did you do against your goals today? What are you going to do against your goals tomorrow? How is it going? Or if you have a bad day, you're in a bad mood, you don't feel like it, someone to say, hey, come on, let me pick you up. Let's go together. I'm walking, come walk with me. And that's what my offer is about today. Super excited for today, extremely excited. Cool. So why we set goals? We set goals to know where we're going. Number two, we set goals to take that big vision, that big dream that you have. You know, you're told that you're a dreamer. You're told that you think too big. No, we're going to take that vision, that dream, break it down into goals, and then develop little maps towards how to achieve each of your goals. It's not complicated, it's not complex, but you need a little guidance. Sometimes we need a community. We need somebody to say, hey, come on, wake up, let's go. You fell off the train, no problem. Hop right back, let's go. So do you really want to achieve your goals? That's what we talk about today. And we kind of break it down to understand why is it that you're not pursuing your goals, what's stopping you, and why if you never set goals, what is stopping you, and if you want to set goals, how to do it, and why it's important to set goals. Why is it important to set goals? Why? Ultimately, why? Because you want more, you want to grow. And we said that happiness is progress. Happiness is not laying on the couch doing nothing, because guess what? You're going to feel very miserable very quickly. Happiness is when you feel that you're growing and you're living your full potential. Okay? So that's why we set goals. Now, how to set? Now, the big question is, how can I set goals and how can I achieve them? Like, this sounds cool. Yes, you convinced me. I am ready to set my goals. Even if I never did, or if I set my goals, I forgot about them, I'm ready to reconnect my goals. But how do I set goals, or how do I stay committed to my goals? And that's the big why. Because no matter how wonderful your goals sound on paper, how amazing and detailed they are, if you don't take action, I love you, but your goals are worthless. They are not worth anything if you don't take action every day to make them a reality. They're just worthless. I love you, and you know how much I love you guys, but they're worthless. No, zero, nada, not one field, not 1 cent, nothing. So the big key is, once you set your goals, once you're clear on your goals, once you reconnect with your goals, the biggest part, the 80%, is going to be, how do I actually do it? Number one. And how consistent I'm going to be with it. Do it consistent. Do it consistent. All right? Got it? Okay, how is it so far? Are you with me? And by the way, motivation is a delusion, determination is the reality. I love yes and no. So motivation is like, I call motivation like a match, right? So it's very, very short-lived, but it like kicks you into action. So I agree that consistency, I would say, and determination is the reality, and I agree with you. But motivation is needed to kick you. So I'm here to motivate you, to kick you into action. And then if you join my community, that's where the goodies are. That's where the determination and consistency will be. So, okay, you guys, do you want to hear about my quick announcement? Like a very quick, and you know, whoever doesn't like it, I'm cool with it. but I'm just doing this announcement. I created something because so many people are messaging me continuously, say, Leo, we want to, work with you. We want more of your coaching, blah blah. So that's what I did. Okay, so the announcement is the following. I have created a private community, so it's group coaching that I'm going to do forever, forever, until I don't have breath in my body. That's for how long I'm going to do that coaching. It's a private, small community, so it's not going to be very, very big. So there's limited spaces, and I'm going to coach this group every single week. Every single week, there are going to be private calls where I'm going to coach directly people, and we're going to follow a framework of how to take it from where you are to where you want to go. And if you are interested, you have to sign up as soon as possible. Spaces are limited. Go link into my bio, click the link, and the first one, join Created. So the community is called Created because together we're going to create the life you deserve and desire. This is going to be private coaching, exclusive for a small group of people. Go to my link, join Created, click there, and all you need to do now is put your name and email. That's it. And then you're going to receive all the details further. So if this is you, join today. And the first launch is going to be on June 28th. So June 28th, that's when we dive in, that's when we start. And I'm going to coach you every week for the rest of my life, for as long as you want to stay there. No, it is not free, Hassan. It's going to be a small fee, but a small fee. Because one-on-one coaching, I'm aware that my one-on-one coaching, not everybody can afford. My group coaching, it's a very small fee. I promise you, it's affordable. That's why I'm doing this, to reach as many people as I can. Small fee. Put your name and your email, and you are going to find out how much. If you are a founder member, which is, if you sign up now, you're going to be a founder member. So founder members receive a lifetime special price. So for as long as they will be in that group, they'll have the special price, founder price. Okay, so that's why I'm so excited, because anybody after the launch, after we launch after the 28th of June, everybody else will have a different pricing than you guys who joined before June 28th. So it's a big deal. So for the rest, for as long, and I'm going to run this group until the day I die, you can be members, and you will have a much less smaller price than anybody else who joins after June 28th. So this is a big deal. All you have to do is just sign. So I'm checking if you guys are signing already. So just put your name and your email, and you will receive all the details via email. In my link, join Created, and you'll find all the details. And by the way, if you put your email there, you're obliged to nothing. If you, after that, you still choose not to continue, it's up to you. You're not obliged to nothing. But in that, okay, so let me tell you what is it that we're going to do there. We're going to meet once a week forever, and this is a monthly membership. You are going to meet member of my personal small group. Not only that, not only you'll have private coaching with me every single week, I have my assistant, she's a coach as well, and she will have an accountability framework. So let's say, Leo, I want to achieve this in 6 months. She will be checking in with you every 2 weeks on your goals. She will literally have a call with you and say, hey, how are you doing here? How are you doing here? How are you doing here? What support do you need? So she will be having a call with you every 2 weeks to check in on how you're doing on your goals. This is real, guys. Like, I thought this through for about 4 months because I wanted to think about something that will support you for real. And you know me, I'm all about results. Yes, coaching is nice. Yes, motivation is nice. I want you to have results. I want you to achieve your goals, and I want you to one day say, Leo, thank you. I'm so excited. I've joined this. I've been there for 6 months. Here's my goal, and I'm going to achieve it. So that's what I'm doing. So if you are interested, honest, that's what I'm doing. And if this is just words for you, this is probably not for you. Yes, I'm working on personal development. Not only that, I'm holding your hand. With this group, I want to hold you. I'm going to take your hand with my coaching team and say, okay, let's go. Come on, let's move on. Let's move on to your success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so back to your goals, okay? Until next time, what I want you to do. So I'm going to leave you with something practical because you know me. I'm going to give you a taste of what we're doing. I want you to leave you with something very, very. So the fees are monthly, Jameson. You'll receive all the information shortly. How many people in the group? The aim is to have 25 people max. That's it. We're never gonna exceed that number, right? So it's gonna be 25 people maximum. I don't want hundreds. I don't believe in that because there's no results. Because that's how myself and my coaching team can handle. So my coaching colleague can actually follow up on your goals. So it's 25. Yes, that's online. Absolutely, yes, online. So 25 people. I'm not going to take not one person extra in that group, because that's realistically that's how many people I can follow up on and coach. Just 25. That's it. That's all. I don't want to. It's not huge numbers that I'm after. Huge numbers I can be here in TikTok with you, but this is personalized. Okay. How to join? So go to my link. Bio, there is the first link. So there's links, and the first one is called Join Created. For now, you're going to put in your name and your email. That's it. And as I said before, June 28th, you get the founder price. So whatever price you lock in with the founders. So all you're going to receive now is just an email. Thank you for your interest. But you will receive, as a founder, you'll receive the special offer. Okay. Great. So what I want you to walk away. Thank you so much. Okay, so Othman says, good luck achieving your goals of scamming us. Othman, this is a voluntary joining. If you think that I'm a scammer, I don't know what you're doing on this live. And all the hundreds of lives that I did this on TikTok. And if this is not resonating with you, you think I'm a scammer, I don't understand why you're wasting your time being here. With all my love, though, you're more than welcome to. With all the love in my heart. But, I just don't get it. Okay, so Abdu says, I tried to sign up, but what? Is there a problem? Please let me know. And if you guys encounter any, where is that link? So the link is in my bio. Click on the link, and the first one is said join created. Yes, from Saudi. You can join from anywhere in the world. It's an online coaching group. Online. It's going to be a special private platform. You'll have each other, you'll have me, you'll have my assistant coach. So it's going to be all online. It does not matter where you are. I travel all the time. Past month, I traveled 4 times to Europe, to the US. So I travel all the time with my coaching, and I cannot do it in person, but I can definitely do it online. So I am, if you are curious, so by the way, by you guys signing up to the email, it doesn't oblige you to anything, right? So at the end of the day, it's going to be your decision. If you want to achieve your goals, if you need that support, it's up to you. Okay. We have a question here. Happier says, Coach, my graduation is in 6 hours. Is it in the evening? That's where are you, Happier? And I have to give a speech, and I'm so nervous. Okay. I'm happy you're here. Happier. Here's what you're gonna do. If you have, this is important, you guys. I'm interrupting my announcement. I'm gonna help Happier right here, right now, because Happier's graduation is in 6 hours, and she or he has to give a speech, and they're so nervous. Okay, so public speaking fear is real, but I'm gonna help you right here, right now, live, on how to have the courage to show up powerfully in your graduation speech. All right, so here's what you do. Number 1, you're going to use your body. So when the mind is so nervous, if we start thinking about it, we end up overthinking. So to break that cycle of overthinking, because any advice coming from my mouth, and like for you to think about right now, any advice is going to come through on top of all your anxiety, and you're going to end up overthinking. That's not what we're doing. So Happier, if you're ready to follow me, I'm going to do this with you. You're going to use your body. You're going to use your body to interrupt the anxiety cycle. The way you do that, you're going to assume a power pose for 3 minutes, and do it with me. You are going to assume a power pose for 3 minutes, and I'm going to do it with me. And by the way, anybody who needs a little more confidence, anybody who needs to say after this live, you have something important, it's like you want to jump off this call and be like, I'm ready, I'm pumped up, I'm gonna do this. You can do this with me. So we are going to Jameson. Wonderful, done registration. See you on the inside. Great. So anybody, are you guys ready? Happier, are you here, by the way? Where am I talking to? I'm here. Okay, great. So we're gonna adopt a power pose for 3 minutes. So a power pose, there's different power poses. Power pose number one is this, right? Sorry, guys. I didn't expect doing power poses with you today, so I apologize for my skimpy outfit. So power pose number one, you simply stretch your shoulders and stretch your hand, and adopt the winner pose. So like this. I don't care where you are, put your phone down. Let's adopt the power pose. So power pose number one is this. You're literally sitting, taking as much space as possible, spread your hands, and be the champion of your life. So this is pose number one. And that's it. That's what you're doing. You're sitting here for 3 minutes, because what you're doing, you're using your body to build confidence, to overcome the anxiety from your mind. So you can be silly here, you can dance here, but this is 3 minutes, you guys. Don't just put your hands up and down. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I know you're not doing it. So happier, hands up, and adopt the power pose. Power pose number two. So you can either do this or this. You know the superwoman pose, when she puts her fists into her waist and she's like giving you attitude like that. This is power pose number two. So you can alternate between this and this, because this is how your body communicates to your brain that you are in control, that you are in power, that you are here to stay, that you have natural confidence. Because what you're doing with your body, you're using your body to teach your brain that you are safe, that you are good, that you are in charge, that you are present. All right, so we have 1 more minute. So I love this pose. Like whenever I feel nervous before a speech, before a training, before any kind of public speaking event, I'll just go and I put my hands up and I feel like a queen. I feel like I'm ruling the world. And what's happening on the neurochemical level in my body through hormones is communicating to my brain that outside in the external world we're safe and we are in charge. That's what we're doing here. And if you guys are laughing at this, good luck laughing, but this really works. It's a neurochemical reaction that I'm creating this. I'm forcing my body to be confident, to create confidence, okay? All right, so 30, let's count down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. So this is how you trigger your brain to stop the anxiety. Happier, are you with me? So what we're doing here, we're helping Happier, who's on this live, and her his graduation in 6 hours, they need to give a speech and they're nervous. So we're helping together, we're helping Happier to feel happier. You're here. Yes, how do you feel happier with this? Did you raise your hands? Did you adopt the power pose? Did you adopt the power pose? I'm curious. See you, Hadi. All right. I was doing the moves. How do you feel happier? I'm curious. How do you feel? So the next thing you're going to do until Happier replies, if you want to, Hadi, join the list, join the email list. Just join us. So we have people joining. As I said, the spaces will be limited to 25 people, not more than that. Yes, it was relieving my stress and made me feel less anxious. Good. Happier, next thing what you're going to do. So once you feel less stressed, I want you to rehearse, because your speech maybe sometimes is a matter of preparation. You need to prepare. So maybe revise your speech a couple of times. And the last thing that you're going to do is, your job is to imagine. So when you rehearse your speech, your job is to imagine one person in front of you. Imagine one person who is very supportive of you, who is cheering for you, who's always encouraging you, who's making you feel good and confident when you're around them. Imagine that person in your head. And when you are rehearsing, okay, great. Happy says, I've prepared, I've memorized all my speech, so I don't have to read it of it. Great. But now read out loud, say your speech out loud, and keep in your mind that one person who makes you feel confident. You know, we all have that one person. Even it can be like if you don't have anybody in your life who makes you feel confident, you can use, if you feel confident around me or around anybody in this life, think about one person and uh, rehearse your speech, say it out loud, thinking about that person, keep that person in mind. Okay, that's the key, because you're nervous, because you're afraid to be judged, you don't know how people are going to perceive you, you know. And guess what, the last thing I'm going to say is, people judgment happens automatically. We're social creatures, and when people judge, they're not even aware that they're judging. They're not even aware that they're judging. So the only person who's judging here is you. Happier, why are you judging yourself, right? So tell that judger in your mind to take a break, to go for a smoke break, whatever, and rehearse in your mind thinking about that one person who supports you, and you're going to crush it, you're going to shine. Happier, I hope this helped. Okay, wonderful. So today we are talking about how to achieve your goals, and this was a small break because we're helping Happier, whose graduation is in 6 hours, and they needed to feel more confident. Okay, thank you, Coach. You're welcome. You're welcome, Happier. We love you, and I hope you have a fantastic graduation ceremony. Wonderful. Okay, great. So today is about, do you really want to achieve your goals? Last thing I'm going to say on this topic, and you know, by the way, this live is recorded. It's on YouTube. After this, you can go straight on YouTube and watch it again if you feel like it. So it's going to be there. The last thing I'm going to say about reaching your goals is that nobody is going to come and give you your goals, and that's the truth. Okay, so that's where the community is so important, because if you're confused, if you've never had goals, you don't know how to set it, or you don't think you're worthy, you need to be around people who believe in you. That's why you don't set goals. You don't have people in your life who believe in you. You need a tribe, a group of people with whom you will have often contact and who believe in you and will guide you on how to set those goals. But ultimately, nobody can set those goals for you. Nobody's gonna come and save you if you don't take the first step and say, hey, I want this. I have no idea where I need to start or what I need to do, but I want this. That want, I cannot put it in you. Nobody can. So it is your job to make that tiny step to want that goal, to want to improve your life, to want to believe that this is possible for you, to want to say, hey, I have no clue how to start, but I am ready. Or to say, hey, I did not follow my goals for a while, but I'm ready to reconnect. I'm ready to step back into my goals. How can I find these people? Join us. Hello, I'm launching a private community. It's called Created. It's a private community. It's going to be a monthly coaching, and I'm going to coach you every week, a small group of people. We're going to meet every single week. Once a week, I'll coach, and my assistant coach will follow up on your goals twice a month. That's what we're going to do. Othman, block me if you're not interested. Just block me. That's cool. Sending you all my love. Thank you so much for being here, even for a short time. If I keep popping up, just block me. That's totally fine. All right, great. Because obviously this is not for everyone. I'm totally okay with that. I'm not, guys, one thing, I'm not trying to convince you of anything here. I'm not trying to convince you to join my private community, because that's going to be overbooked for sure. It's only 25 seats. I'm just giving the opportunity because I've been going live for over a year. Over 12 months, I'm going live a few times every week, providing value for free. And I had so many members of the community reaching out to me and asking me, Leo, can we coach? But I cannot afford one-on-one coaching. For over a year, people are reaching out to me and asking me to have a more intense private coaching. And that's why I created this very small 25 people group coaching for people who want to go that extra mile but cannot afford one-on-one coaching, which for I'm very aware is not cheap. So that's the reason. So if you guys think I'm here scamming anybody, I mean, that's definitely, we're not a good fit. And, I'm sending you all my love, but we really don't resonate. So I've received hundreds of messages on Instagram. So people are, because on TikTok people cannot message me. So people reach out to me on Instagram and ask me, Leo, how can we do this? And, on a different level. So that's the only reason that I've created created a private network, a private group coaching where I'm going to coach every single week forever. It's a monthly membership, and if you sign up before June 28th, you're going to have a founder rate forever. I will never be able to increase the price of your monthly membership because it's going to be a special founders members, okay, price. And I have a feeling that my whole coaching will be sold with the founders members, but I'm okay. I'm here to help, me. And whoever right, I'm just going to I think that's some kind of weakness if you depend on other people. What do you think about that? So it depends what you say. When you say depends, there's two things. When you depend, yes, it is a weakness. But when you learn from them, it is not a weakness. I still have coaches. I still am part of high net worth, and I'm paying a lot of money for coaching myself. Because if I am to coach other people and helping them in their growth, I need to make sure I grow all the time. I attend every month. Every week I'm attending group coaches with my coaches, group calls with my coaches who are the best in the world. Because if I grow continuously, then I can help you grow continuously. If I'm not growing, how can I pretend that I can teach you anything? So yeah, that's how it works, you guys. All right, you guys. So I need to jump off. I'm so excited. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to take any questions now, but I am going to go live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Dubai time. So 1 p.m. Dubai time, I'll be here again. But for those who want more, who are ready to achieve their goals, sign up in the link of my bio. You can sign up for my private group, 25 people only and forever. Sign up and you'll receive more information about my private coaching group called Created. And I'm going to coach you every week until the day I die, if you choose to be there for you. And you can be there as long as you want. Like, you can be there for forever, for a month, and you say, well, it's not for me, fine. And I'm not forcing anybody in, much less coming, because going live for over a year in TikTok for free, that's I don't think that's coming. All right, great. I'm so excited for those who signed up. Congratulations. Welcome to my inner circle. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I can see people did sign up indeed. I love you so much. Let's kill those goals. Let's achieve those goals. And we'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. No, 1 p.m. Dubai time. Sign up, because you really, really will get the founders. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. The founders rate, and that's going to be forever for you. I love you. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. Sign up. Link in bio. Join Creative. Bye-bye. Bye, TikTok. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And we'll see you very soon.